Hello everybody. Today I want to talk with you about speaking English, and speaking skill is something very important in learning English, but it is also the most difficult part in English. It requires you a combination of listening comprehension, your vocabulary, and your grammar in order to clearly express what you want to say correctly and also maybe beautifully to attract the audience. Okay, so I have a very simple way that I think could help you to develop your speaking skill, even in your case you don't have any partner or you find it difficult for you to practice speaking. So what's it? Speak with yourself. Okay, you will be the one who make a question and you also the one who answer the question. Okay, look at me and just like the way I do here for you. Okay, for example, where do you go? I go to school. Okay, so how can you improve your vocabulary? You go to many different places in your real life. So by this way you can learn a lot more vocabulary and expand your speaking skill by just simple like this. You study the new word library, the zoo, the supermarket, and you apply it immediately after you learn it. Where do you go? I go to the library. Where do you go? I go to the supermarket. Where do you go? I go to the zoo, for example. So by that way you enlarge your vocabulary. And now you can correct the mistake if you make it. Just make a short and simple answer and question first, and then you can improve it day by day and make longer and much more difficult sentences later. Okay, this is just the method. So you can also add something to the end of the sentence just like this. I go to school with my parents. I go to school with my uncle. So who? You can study so many new words. Your aunt, your nephew, your brother, your younger sister, anyone that you can think of. So by this way you know how to make question, how to answer the question, how to enlarge your vocabulary. But the most important thing is that you don't feel boring when you are learning, and you don't need to find anyone to talk with you. You can talk anywhere, any place, and about any topics you like. It is much easier for you. I can do it, you can do it also, and you can do it much better than I believe that. But how far you can go, it depends on you. I just share with you about my method, but you will decide how far you can go based on how much effort you spend for English. Thank you. Goodbye.